Join me on a journey to embrace your KAVELA life. Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Rachel. Welcome to your Vinyasa flow. So if you're ready, let's come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. So you can put your hips on the heels or sit with your legs crossed or extend the legs out. So just be really comfortable here. Maybe close the eyes, roll the shoulders back. Just bring the palms to the knees, to the thighs, or wherever feels comfortable. And just arriving on your mat. Some time here to just settle in. If you're leaning slightly, you're holding. Think about backing the joints, the shoulders over the hips. Start to lengthen the sky. And if the shoulders feel tense, just roll them back again. Just let those shoulders fall away from the ears. And begin to notice your breath here. Just observe the breath, noticing if it's shallow, short, or deep. Just little by little start to lengthen and deepen the breath, drawing the breath into the lungs. Think about expanding the lungs, the chest, the ribs. And as you exhale, just push out that stale used air. And gradually, little by little, start to really deepen and lengthen the breath. Allowing the breath to relax the body. And start to let go of any tension, resistance, negative energy you're holding on to. Maybe any negative thoughts, anything that's on your mind, just start to let go. Just be right here, right now, in this moment. And as we move the body, stay connected with the breath, always coming back to the breath. Bringing the palms together, hands in prayer, heart center. Maybe take a moment here to set an intention, dedication, or thank yourself for just showing up and getting on your mat. Slowly, let's start to bring some movement. Inhale, float the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next time, let's come into a lateral side stretch. Float that right palm down to the ground. Lift through that left arm, that left side body. Gaze up to the left palm. Inhale, come back through center. Just take it over to the opposite side. Left palm grounds, right arm lifts, gaze up. Inhale, take it back over to the right. Try to go a little deeper. Feel a nice side body stretch all along that arm, down to the hip. Inhale, over to the left. Maybe bend that elbow, going a little deeper. Inhale, up, back through center, float the arms up. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, press the palms together. Start to externally rotate those shoulders out, open the chest, lift your heart, let your head drop back. Let the shoulders drop down. Teeth are lightly touching here. Inhale, release, float those arms up. Exhale, let's take our first spinal twist, left palm to right knee, gaze over that right shoulder. So if you, not sure which side I'm on, it doesn't matter, we're gonna just do both sides anyway. So just kind of follow along as best you can. Inhale, float those arms up. Exhale, twist over to the other side. Gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, let's take the palms in front, coming into our tabletop. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, get your alignment. Let's move through some cat-cows. Tuck the toes, let the belly drop, gaze up. Exhale, round navel to spine, chin towards the chest. Feel that upper back opening, the lower back opening, and just flow back and forth from cat to cow with your breath. So this is a great place to start really connecting that breath with the movements. Inhale as you float into cow. Exhale as you round into cat. Inhale. Exhale. Last one here. Exhale, round. Come back to that neutral spine. Gazing towards the top of your mat. Inhale, let's come into a twist. Float that right arm up. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, opening that chest, that shoulder. Exhale. Inhale up, last one here. Exhale, hold. Walk those palms forward like you're coming in for melting heart pose, keeping the hips stacked over the knees. Walk those palms forward, and then when you can't anymore, slowly start to let that chest drop. Maybe the forehead touches. Feel that stretch in the shoulders, the upper back. Inhale, float up onto those palms. Let those hips slowly float down, coming all the way onto the belly. All the way down. Coming right in for baby cobra. So legs are close together. Point those toes, palms outside the chest, elbows to the sky. Hug those elbows along those side ribs. Exhale down. Inhale, peel. Float it up. Waking up that lower back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Press into the palms. Come back through tabletop. Take it all the way back. Hips to heels. Extended child's pose. Stretch it out. Inhale, float up, round that back, tabletop. Exhale, let those hips drop. So just flowing here. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe coming up a little higher each time. Press into the palms, back to tabletop. Round that back. Extended child's pose. Inhale, come back to tabletop, holding here. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Really bend those knees, maybe start to draw the hips towards the heels. Stretching the arms, and then lift the hips up to the sky. Coming into our first downward facing dog. Pedal those heels, bend the knees, move the hips. Let that head just hang. Think about letting that sternum drop. Lift those heels. Let's walk the feet coming towards the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, flat back, exhale, fold. This time roll through all the way to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Float the arms, reaching up. Bring those palms together, align the arms with the ears, ground the feet, lift the body up. Slight back bend, press the hips forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Welcome that fresh oxygen into the lungs, into the muscles. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold right here, bend those knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, step to plank pose. High plank, engage that core, navel to spine, stack the shoulders over the wrists. Try to flatten out that back. Take the bend out. Lower knees, chest, chin all the way down. Inhale, peel the chest. Exhale, tabletop, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Gaze past the knees. Each time, try to get the heels a little closer, hips higher. Draw those shoulder blades down the back. Find space in the body. And as you're breathing here, on your exhale, let go of any stress, tension, just let it go. Lift those heels, walk the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way up. Back bend, hands to heart. Inhale. Circle those arms. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale up. Chair squats here. Inhale. Exhale. Use your breath. 4. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sit down. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale, hold here. Gaze up to the fingertips. Unshrug those shoulders. Dive it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step to plank pose. Holding here. Breathe, push the breath. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. Tabletop, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Lift those heels, walk, step or float the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Roll up. Inhale. Exhale. Circle those arms. Chair pose. Hands to heart. Let's take a twist over to the right. Lift the torso, relax that right shoulder, centering the palms on the chest. Feel the spinal twist here. Maybe butterfly the arms. Gazing up to that right palm. Come back to center. Reach those arms up. Exhale. Prayer hands, take a twist other side. Breathe. Try to relax the feet, the toes. Maybe butterfly the arms if you did on the other side. Opening up that shoulder. Exhale, come back to center. Reach those arms up, make those legs work. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step to plank pose. If you're ready, chaturanga or stay with knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna add on here. Right leg's gonna float up to the sky for your 3-legged dog. Square those hips and shoulders. Extend through that leg. Maybe point the toes, flex the foot a couple of times. Maybe make circles with that foot, waking up the ankle. Going in one direction, then the opposite. Flex that foot, float it down to meet the left foot. Come back to your downward facing dog. High plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Down dog. Left leg floats. Square the hips and shoulders. Really extend. It doesn't matter how high the leg is. Just think about lengthening that left leg, pointing and flexing the foot. Take those circles, just waking up the body. Go in one direction, then the opposite. And flex that foot, press it away, and then float it down to meet that right foot back to your downward facing dog, high plank, chaturanga. Building that upper body strength, opening the chest, the heart. Exhale, down dog. Walk those hands towards the feet, coming towards the back of your mat. Take the feet about hips width. We're going to come into our ragdoll pose. Waking up those hamstrings, hands to opposite elbows. Let the body hang here and be still. Around the feet, folding that chest towards the thighs. Maybe moving up with the chest, or moving from side to side here. So just tune into what your body needs and what feels good. Just moving freely. And then come back to center, release the hands down to the ground. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Take your peace sign fingers, wrap them around those big toes if you can. And come into a nice flat back here. Shift the weight towards the toes, lifting the hips up. Exhale, bend the elbows out to the sides, draw the chest in towards those thighs. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Let the head relax, the neck relax. Inhale, flat back. Straighten those elbows, gaze forward. Exhale, fold, bend the elbows, chest towards the thighs. Inhale, flat back, just preparing the legs for your practice. Exhale. One more. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Release that yogi toe grip. Take those palms to the ground. Walk the hands forward. Find your high plank. Hold you here, engage that core, get that alignment. So make sure the hips aren't too high or don't let the hips sag. Float that right leg up. Just float it up a little bit. It doesn't have to lift high. Extend through the leg. Point the toes. Exhale, float it down. Left leg floats up. And float it down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg, three-legged dog, float it up. This time, bend that right knee, stack the hip. Open it up. Draw that right knee into the chest. Step through for low lunge. Inhale, circle those arms. Exhale, sink the hips. Gaze up. Big arms, frame that foot. Forward fold. So try to go a little deeper into the pose. Get that nice stretch. Come back to center. Ground that left palm. Float that right arm up. Low lunge twist. Back to center. Half camel. Cartwheel that left arm. Bring it to the left heel. Inhale, right arm floats up. Press the hips forward. Lift the chest. Open it up. Nice. Exhale, cartwheel those arms. Low lunge twist. Ground that left palm. Float that right arm up. So option to lift that knee up off the ground here. Come back to center. Ground that left knee, half camel again, flow it up. So second opportunity, go deeper here. Exhale, cartwheel those arms, low lunge twist. Staying high in that big left toe, reach through that arm, extend through the leg. Come back to center. Pivot on the left foot, so the extended leg opening up for extended angle pose, elbow to knee. Float that left arm overhead. So try to ground that right foot. Good, good adjustment. Inhale, float it up, peaceful warrior. Right arm floats up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Make it feel good, flowing, graceful, strong. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel those arms, come back down to low lunge center. Side plank. Right leg stacks on top of the left, or ground that left knee first, sweep that right leg around. So find your side plank modification, knees grounded, or legs are stacked, or that right foot can come out in front of the left if you're working on your balance here. 4 big arm circles. Maybe, or maybe not. Don't rush it. Lift that hip, float that right arm overhead, reach. Start to make a crescent shape with the body. Feel that side body stretch. From here, wild thing, right foot's gonna step back behind you, left leg extends out. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Let that head drop back. Nice, beautiful. Exhale, come back to center. Back to plank. Maybe push-ups here or not. Take your time, chaturanga. Vinyasa, back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Let it go. Left leg floats, 3-legged dog. Bend that knee, stack that hip. Open it up. Left knee floats in, low lunge. Inhale, circle those arms. Exhale, sink the hips. Big arms, frame that left foot this time. Forward fold. Chest to thigh. Exhale, low lunge, twist. Right palm grounds, left arm floats up. Nice. Come back Center, half camel, right arm reaches for that right ankle. Inhale, float that left arm up. Press the hips forward. Nice deep bend in that left knee. Lift your heart to the sky. Exhale, cartwheel those hands. Back to low lunge, lift that right knee up. Maybe stay high in that big toe. Back to center, ground that knee, back to half camel. Right arm cartwheels. Reach for that heel. Inhale. Go a little deeper. Exhale, cartwheel. Low lunge twist. Open it up, chest to the sky. You got it. Come back to center. Pivot the right foot this time, opening up to the long side of your mat, extended angle. Left elbow to left knee, float that right arm overhead. Reach and extend. Inhale, float up for a peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. So deep bend in that left knee. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, big cartwheel those arms, come back. Low lunge twist, float that left arm. From here, power move, side plank. Right knee grounds, float that left leg, opening up for side plank. Take your side plank, whatever variation works. Maybe big arm circles, slow and controlled here. Building that core strength. And then float that left arm, reach towards the top of your mat, lift that left hip, working that balance. So just a side body stretch here. And then wild thing, left foot steps behind you, right leg extends, inhale, lift the hips up. Good. Exhale, take it back. Move through your vinyasa, making your way to your downward facing dog, yogi's choice, maybe push-ups, maybe not. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Let it go. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Find that space. Right leg floats up to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hip. From here, working the obliques, we're going to bring that right knee to the right elbow. Extend, 3-legged dog. Cross it over to the left. Extend, 3-legged dog. Knee to chest. Extend, hold here your 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Flip your dog or hold right here. Inhale. Lift those hips up. Energizing pose, energizing you for the day, opening that whole front body. So both feet are grounded. Exhale, come back, 3-legged dog. Knee into the chest, step through. Warrior one. Left foot, 45-degree angle, float those arms. Exhale, take those hands, interlace behind the back, preparing for humble warrior. Lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. So torso can come to rest on the thigh, float those arms up, or take that right shoulder inside the right knee. Head draws towards the ground, arms towards the sky, let those hips drop. Breathe. Inhale, float back up, warrior one. Open the arms, gazing up. Open it up, warrior two. From here, Trikonasana, straighten that right knee, reach and extend towards the top of your mat. Exhale, hinge at the hips, triangle pose. Breathe, stack those shoulders, those hips. Nice, everybody looks great. Inhale, float up. Straight leg peaceful, wrap that left arm around the lower back. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel those arms, take it back to low lunge. Low lunge twist. Exhale, back to center. Supported warrior three, walk those hands forward, shift the weight to the right foot, float that left leg up. From here, Jiva squat. So both knees are gonna bend. Draw that left knee in towards the right knee. Inhale, press back, supported warrior three, extend that left leg. Knees bend, round your spine. Inhale, press. Last one. Extend. From here, float that left leg to meet that right foot. Roll the body up. If you can, float that left knee up about hip height. So stay grounded in that right foot. Don't sink into the right hip. Hands to hips for balance. Point the toe, and we're just going to extend that leg out. So it doesn't matter how high. Just working that balance, that strength. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, float it in. Float back to supported warrior three. Float that leg up. Back to low lunge. Flow through high plank, chaturanga. However you like, push-ups or not. If you need to take a child's pose, go ahead and do that too. Stay connected to your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Other side, left leg floats up, three-legged dog. Bend that knee, stack the hip. Hold here, or option to flip your dog, stepping that left foot back. Inhale, press the hips to the sky. Let that head drop. Nice. Exhale, come back, three-legged dog. Working those obliques. Left knee, left elbow. Extend, three-legged dog. Cross it over to the right elbow. Extend. Knee to chest. Extend. Knee to chest. Step through for warrior one. Right foot 45-degree angle. Float those arms. So find your warrior one. Square those hips, relax the shoulders. Humble. Float those arms, interlace, press the palm, open the chest. Stay nice and deep in that bend in the knee. Exhale, forward fold, humble. Let those hips sink. Use those legs. You're strong, you got this. Inhale, float those arms, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, warrior two. Trikonasana, straighten that left knee, reach and extend. Exhale, hinge at the hip. Creating that triangle with the body. Stacking the shoulders, the hips. Press those hips forward. Breathe, gazing up or straight ahead or down to that left palm. Inhale, straight leg, peaceful. Wrap that right arm around the lower back. Reach and extend through that left side body. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel those arms, low lunge, back down. Low lunge twist, open it up. Come back to center. Walk those hands forward. Supported warrior three. Shift the weight to that left foot, float that leg up. Square those hips. Point the toes. Jiva squat. Both knees bend. Bring that right knee next to that left knee. Inhale, extend that leg back. Supported warrior three. Two more. Inhale. One more. Inhale, extend. Hold here. Flex that right foot, float it into the left. Inhale, float up. If you can, come right into, float that right knee. Find your stairs. When you're ready, breathe. Working that balance, that leg length. And your supported warrior three. Lunge. Plank pose. Chaturanga, flow through Vinyasa. Down. Okay, bend the knee, stack the hip. Into the chest. And then right. Open. Taking the palms center or to the ankles or window of the legs. Walk the Head even touches, hips to the sky, shifting the weight towards the toes. Maybe notice if your hamstrings feel those palms, nice flat back. Turn the toes out. We're just going to go from side to side, bending the knees. So opening up the side, doesn't matter, and the right knee or the left. Nice. Come back to center, take it over. Start to go a little. Side, or if you want to maybe settle on one side and challenge the balance here, maybe prayer hands. So it's okay if you're not down real low, or maybe you stay in your wide-legged stretch. So do what works for you today, what works for your body. And then when you're ready, just take it over to the opposite side. Nice long spine. Try not to round the back. Try to, if you're in that deep low lunge, start to work on lengthening the spine. If you can't get the heel down, try taking your foot out a little wider. That might help. You're on the leg where your knee is bent. And let's come back to center. Walk those hands facing the back of your mat. Just changing our perspective, you're in a low lunge. So the right leg is extended behind you, left foot's forward. Low lunge. Step to plank pose. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Stay with me, almost done. Left leg's gonna float up to the sky, bend the knee, stack the hip. Draw that knee into the chest. Step through, low lunge. Pivot, opening up to the side of your mat again, so right where we were. Take a nice forward fold, one more time. Inhale, flat back. Let's come into our spinal twist. So left palm's gonna ground, right arm's gonna float up.
Just take a breath for a minute. Feel the blood full of life. Let your body go deeper.
Exhale, float back down. Right palm grounds, left arm floats up. Exhale, back to center. Let's walk those feet in slightly. Take the hands to the hips. Engage your core. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up to stand. From here, we're going to work our goddess pose. So heels are in, toes are out. Maybe just shift the weight, bending the knees from side to side. Start to move the upper body, loosen up. Just kind of flow here. Be free, don't worry about what it looks like. Just start to move the shoulders. Just getting that blood flowing, everything moving, detoxing. And then come back to center. Inhale, float those arms up. Bend the knees, cactus the arms, goddess pose. Open those palms, spread the fingers wide. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, reach, open that body. Exhale, sink those hips. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, this time hold here. Option to lift the heels, so working that balance again. So this is optional. We're gonna hold, maybe sink down lower. If the feet are too wide, just bring them in closer if you're really wobbly. Always make those little self-adjustments to make it work for you. Nice straight spine. And then lower those heels, take the palms to the thighs. Coming into a little twist, press that right shoulder forward, start to gaze over the left shoulder, so looking back. Come back to center. Left shoulder's gonna come forward, gaze over the right shoulder. Back to center, one more time, twist. Back to center. And twist, stay nice and lifted in that chest. Try not to come into a forward bend here. Nice and lifted. Back to center. Circle those arms up, reach up. Exhale, face the top of your mat, front of your mat. Warrior two. Cartwheel those arms. Let's make our way back to high plank. Chaturanga, flow through your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Right leg floats up, bend the knee, stack the hip. Right knee floats over to that right wrist, coming in for pigeon pose. So before you go right into that fold, walk that shin parallel towards the top of your mat. Stay nice and lifted. Don't collapse in your right hip. Stay nice and lifted here. Let's come into a little back bend, extending that leg back. Maybe stay right here, or if you want, start to walk those arms forward, stacking the forearms, holding here and just breathe. your brow. And slowly start to walk those palms back in. Coming back up. Let's come into our seated spinal twist, so that left leg is going to float around. Cross that left foot over the right knee. Ground that left foot. Ground those sits bones. Sit up nice and tall. Left palm behind you for support. Right arm extends up. Exhale, take your twist. Deep inhale. Exhale, twist, let it go. Release, come back to center. Let's take a counter twist over to the right. Ground those palms, bend the elbows, lower the chest. Inhale, float back up. Come back to center. Let's make our way back to our pigeon. Float that left leg around. Step to your plank or right to downward facing dog. Upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Left leg floats up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Left knee over to left wrist. Pigeon pose. Don't rush into it, get that alignment. Shimmy that left shin parallel. Extend through that right leg, lift through the spine. Exhale, let the chest lead you down into that pose. Slowly start to make your way out of the pose, walking up onto the palms. Coming into spinal twist, right leg floats around, crosses over the left knee. Grounding that right foot this time, ground those sits bones. Right arm behind you for support, left arm extends up, gaze up, lift through that spine, then exhale, take the twist. Breathe. One more deep inhale. And exhale, twist, promoting that detox in the body. Every time we twist, helping the body. Inhale, let's come back through center. Take that counter twist over to the left. Maybe walk those palms out. Take a little mini baby push up here, lowering the chest. Inhale. Come back to center. Float that right leg around. Find your pigeon pose again. And then the left leg floats up, three-legged dog. Come to down dog, last one. Make it a good one. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Two breaths. Let's lift those heels, walk those feet. Coming towards the top of your mat. Inhale, roll up to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Float those arms. Exhale, hands to heart. And we're just going to make our way down to our mat. So if you want to just sit down, or if you want to balance and make your way down, we're going to lift those heels. Extend the arms forward. And then bend the knees. Imagine your back is up against a wall, and you're just going to come in. Slide your back along that wall, keeping it nice and flat. Lift those heels as you go deeper, it'll help. Come all the way down. And then right into boat pose, Navasana. Lift the chest. And slowly make your way all the way down. Let those knees bend. Float them into the chest. Give yourself a big hug here for your beautiful practice and all your hard work. And let's release. Float those feet down. Coming into your bridge prep pose, we're just going to take a few bridge poses here, just nice and gentle and easy, just to kind of counter stretch all those forward folds. When you're ready, on your next inhale, float those hips out. Exhale, float the hips down. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, hips float down. One last one. Inhale, float those hips up. Maybe lift up onto the balls of the feet, going a little deeper. Exhale, float those hips down. Hug the knees again into the chest. Just coming into a little ball here. Maybe circle those hips around in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. And then find stillness. Take those arms out in T, ground the feet, and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Gently just flowing here. And then maybe whichever side you're on, just hold there and shift your gaze in the opposite direction. Just coming into a reclined twist. And just noticing your breath starting to slow down, come back to the present moment. Stay here, don't think ahead, just stay right here. And feel the shoulders grounding, the upper back. And then slowly, gently just float those knees over, taking that twist to the other side, and then turn the head, gazing to the opposite. Focusing on your breath, let the body start to let go. Float those knees into center. And just let's come right into Sapta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Bring those soles of the feet together, diamond shape with the legs, knees. Drop towards the ground, hips are open. Taking the arms wherever feels comfortable, maybe overhead. Or maybe just out to the sides. Feel really open here. Come back to your natural breath. And feel free to stay right here for a while if this feels good, or extend the legs, making your way into Shavasana, our final resting posture. And close the eyes, start to turn inward. Feel the body melting into the earth. Coming into a totally relaxed state. Slowly start to bring your awareness back. Maybe bring some movement into the toes, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Float the arms up. Bend the knees. And if and when you're ready, gently roll onto your side. And just taking some breaths here. Keeping the eyes closed, slowly make your way back to a comfortable seated position. And roll the shoulders back. Sitting up nice and tall, crown to the sky, closing out with 3 cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to practice with you again real soon. And thank yourselves for being so consistent with your practice and taking time for your health, your well-being. Hopefully you feel more open and peaceful within. Try to carry that with you the rest of the day and the days ahead. May there always be peace in your heart and peace in your words and peace in your mind. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Nice job, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your journey today. If you would like to see new classes, please remember to subscribe, like, visit our website at KAVELALIFE.com, become a member on our Patreon account. By becoming a member, it allows us to create new classes. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at KAVELA Life. Thank you so much. Namaste.